I've made is a combination of mayonnaise, a couple of forms of acid that I'm using. Tabasco, if you ever turn over a bottle of Tabasco, read the label, first ingredient, distilled vinegar. Distilled vinegar is laced with all these chili peppers and it makes it hot. Okay, enough said. But vinegar being the one thing that sticks in my mind lets me know that I am going to add another type of vinegar to this dressing. I'm adding a champagne vinegar to the dressing. This O vinegar is one of the most fabulous vinegars out there. This brand, O, is one of those companies that has taken the art of making vinegar and they've also, kind of applied it to almost a little bit like how they make their wines. Nowadays, the vinegars aren't treated like, whatever, it's just vinegar. Nowadays, they're treated more like wines, and the same people that are making these wines are using some of their grapes to make vinegars too. They're making them a lot more rounder, they're making a lot more balanced in flavor, and they really taste delicious. So don't think of these vinegars like these things that are just used for cleaning products these days. I'm adding lime juice to my dressing. I make the dressing first, okay? You have to make the dressing first separately in another bowl. Lime juice, sriracha, which is a type of spicy chili paste, and a couple of drops of sesame oil. Let's talk about this dressing for a minute. It's got a lot of acid in it. That brings me to the point of talking about acid and what goes on in your palate when you're tasting food. 5 senses of taste are obviously located on your tongue. 5 senses of taste are located on your tongue. The number one culprits of diluting or eclipsing these senses of taste are creamy things. Mayonnaise, butter, cream, anything that coats your tongue and makes you kind of swallow twice, that means your tongue has been eclipsed. It usually takes about 2 seconds to get your palate back to a receptive of like a catcher in the outfield waiting on a pop fly, sweet, sour, salty. It takes a minute. Sometimes we reach out for that sparkly white wine or that champagne and we think, let me drink something to cleanse my palate. It's not like that with me. I don't believe that what you drink should make my food taste better. I believe that my food should taste good the way it comes out to you. When you go back in for another bite, I want it to taste like a new bite, like you taste something new, like your palate's already fresh. So what do we learn, or what do we maybe forget about when we're really young? It's like, what did those lemons and limes do when we started eating them raw when we were young? And why is it that these little sour candies are so popular now? And kids just like putting these little packages of salt lime and it's like, it's like, what's going on? Why is that so great? But I used to be like that. I remember taking lemons and limes and just eating them and wondering, wow, this makes my mouth water so much. That's a good thing now, because now I'm a chef and I realize that, hey, all that watering of my mouth, it didn't happen when I smelled something good in the house. I don't know where that came from. I just got hungry. You know what I mean? But now I know if my dressing that has something like mayonnaise in it, it has lemon, it has a lime juice, it has all these different forms of vinegar. What that does is it gets this sensation back here starts developing saliva in your mouth. And this is a good thing because once you put a fork of this crab salad in your mouth, does your palate get dense and be like, it's stuck to the roof of your mouth? Or do you feel like, wow, it's so bright and fresh now, I feel like this is really light. That's something we want people to think when we're making mayonnaise-based kind of salads like this. No one, especially you women out there, no one likes to feel like they're eating something that feels heavy, like I'm going to regret this later. Maybe during, you know what I mean? So in the restaurant industry, we're always thinking of ways to manipulating those tastes. Crab avocado salad, sure, it can be turned into a crab, cake and be fried, but then that's like double jeopardy there. You got the mayonnaise, you got the eggs, now we're going to fry it. Okay. Okay, so it's kind of like, how do we manipulate that? For me, I don't too much like to do crab cakes. I like this crab salad because I want people to just taste the crab, And if I lace it with anything, then, I'm going to make sure you still taste the crab. $14 for a crab salad, probably 3.5 ounces of crab, that's going to cost me about $3. So you see where the markup comes, and the delivery of you already feeling like that's okay, is because you tasted some really delicious crab. And if I had jumbo lump crab like I have here, this nice big jumbo lump crab you still can see. So the perceived value is there, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, it does go into feeling like I'm a marketing guy. Part of being a chef is part of marketing. I sell my food with the words I use, and once I sell it to you, the delivery of the dish and the presentation makes it confirmed in your mind like, okay, I did order the right thing. And then when you taste, you go, I don't care how much it costs. You sure I'm coming from? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so this right here, this is an emulsion that I'm making. This is a grilled tomato. Okay, we took our tomatoes, roma, and we grilled them over a La Plancha here. If you had a wood burning grill, that's awesome. If you have a smoker at home, you bought one of Dave's little stovetop smokers, trust me, that's how we really do it at the restaurant. We smoke the tomatoes and we make the foam out of that. Then it's very distinct, it's very, you can taste it. And this just sounds good. People like when you have something that sounds like it's grilled. It's just again, it's a marketing word. It's something that we have to make the stuff sound good. It's just so important, because if someone doesn't read it and feel like, man, that sounds good, how are you gonna sell your product? I'm saying, again, this is restaurant thinking. At home, you're like, dude, I just throw it out there for my girlfriend. She eats it, I'm cooking. So I get that, but I'm just giving you what I know. So if you want to take it to that severity at home, you got the knowledge. And if you don't, then at least I'm going to give you hopefully something that tastes good. Now, tomatoes are grilled ahead of time. I saute some garlic and some shallots, and I'm beginning to let that kind of marry. Sweating my garlic and shallots, letting the tomato product marry, and infusing them with chili powder and cayenne pepper. Okay? Now I'm kind of letting that mixture just kind of cook down. As that mixture begins to cook down, the reason I'm doing this is also because tomatoes are about 80% water. Water content in this is good, but at the same time, it can also weaken your flavor. So we're going to cook this just like you would marinara. And what happens is concentration of the flavor, the spices begin to all marry, garlic, shallots all come in contact. It's like having a family reunion, right? That's called the process of simmer. What does that mean? We use the dial over here, we turn it down, okay? Simmer. For you who all cook on high all the way, laugh. Just came your some way, buddy. No, it's all good. It's all good. We all have different traits that we do in the kitchen. So let me see here. So now while that's cooking, I'm going to jump over here and finish my crab salad. Jumbo lump crab.